here at Bridgewater, we should all expect more, and we should all achieve more. The issues of social justice are very important to me, I think, for a number of reasons. One, in my own development and growing up, I grew up in poverty and experienced firsthand what that's like and what it's like to be in a situation where you don't have access, where you don't have opportunity, and you don't really have hope for a future. And so I think through that development, and as I did develop and did find opportunity and access, and really began to develop my own life, I realized that there's an obligation, not only that I have personally, but that we as a society that's based in democracy, to really ensure that that our society and that all people have opportunity and access. That's what the American dream is about. That's what democracy is about. And so it's played a major role in my life, not only personally, but in my professional life. I've remained focused on social justice. And as I think about where I am now in my career, it is an opportunity to use the experience, the role that I have as a president of a major college in southeastern Massachusetts, to really continue to move the agenda for social justice here as much as I can. Most institutions don't play a major role in the issues of social justice, but I think it's important. And I think here at Bridgewater, particularly important, given our founding and what we're about. If we think back to 1838, 1839, we think about Horace Mann and his vision about public education, and his sense that public education was an equalizing force in the society. That founding, that very beginning for Bridgewater, was about social justice, was about using this institution as a vehicle, as an instrument that would change people's lives. And Bridgewater has done that for 160 years. And now I think as we look at our society and the changes that are taking place, we realize that going beyond simply teaching folks in the classroom and preparing people to lead, it's a responsibility of the institution itself to play a role in the issues of social justice. I think it does two things. It creates opportunities for people, the public, which is our clientele, which is who we serve. It also creates a culture in the institution that enhances the education of our students. So when students are living in that environment, are part of that environment, as they're being educated in that environment, it is more likely that they will be agents of social change and social justice as they move through their own careers. Some of the specific things we're doing here at Bridgewater relative to the issues of social justice are, I think of two that come to mind, many that come to mind, but there are two that I will talk about briefly. One is our effort to bring about change in the situation here in southeastern Massachusetts relative to homelessness. And as we look at what's going on in the region, homelessness has been with us for decades, for years. And it's a role that we are playing at this institution now, not only about trying to help the homeless, but trying to find ways in which we bring an end to homelessness. And so we have established a task force which is made up of people from the region, led by one of our professors, Michelle Wakin, that is systematically looking at how we approach this issue, work with our partners in the region, and bring about change. Another program that we're involved with now is called FAM for Change, which is a mentoring program for younger students in Brockton who come and who are mentored by our students, who then will have an obligation in their junior and senior years to become mentors themselves to younger students in Brockton. Ultimately, if they graduate from high school and do well, we will provide them with a free education here at Bridgewater. And I think that gets to the heart of the matter of social justice. If we can take people who are on the margin, who have no opportunities or seemingly few opportunities, and we can provide opportunities in an environment that is focused and moving towards social justice, we then create the environment. That environment then creates the opportunity for those people to not only succeed, but to then themselves become agents of change. I think when I think about how this mission of social justice benefits this region, southeastern Massachusetts, it is not simply the programs that we offer, whether it's FAM for Change or the Homelessness Task Force, but it's about who we are. It's about who we become as an institution and the lives, the many lives we touch. If we think about the lives that we touch just on the surface, you know, it's 11,000 students, many of whom have parents or spouses or friends. It's, you know, 1,500 employees, all of whom who have a role at this institution and who have family and friends. So we have a far reach in this region. And if we have developed and continue to develop a culture on this campus that speaks to our role in the issues of social justice, and we become that becomes saturated within this culture, through that reach, through all those people that we touch, we begin to change the region in a very different way. Not only the students we serve and the programs we run, but all of the people that we're in touch with. And I think also we set an example for other public institutions.